What's up, gamers? And they're here. What did I say the other day? What did I tell you? New trailblazer path being added into the game. Now, I like this, and I don't maybe like this until maybe we wait till tomorrow. I'll get into that in a second. But overall, guys, new trailblazer path we're getting of the Remembrance. Whoa, that is so. Whoa, that's so cute. The little fairy's so cute. Is that gonna be our little summon? Oh wait, that's so cute. That's actually so cute. They're gonna summon in a little guy, and he's gonna do spells and stuff for us probably. The little pin. Oh, from the ring to the pin to the king. I don't know, but yo, that is so fucking cute, guys. What the hell? They both have it. Okay, I thought maybe they would be different depending on like what version of Trailblazer you had. But yes, guys, a new elation path, not elation, new Remembrance path with the ice typing. Oh my god, thank you for adding more ice into the game. The more they add ice into the game, guys, it means the more our old ice characters will get to shine, because that means the more ice enemies we will have added into the game. So Jingliu gonna be better, Yangqing gonna be better. Maybe this also gives us another reason to run a Misa on the team as well. I don't know, but now I really just can't get over how cute this little guy is right here. We're going to read the little side piece over here and talk about more what this could mean for the game and the future of the game and the future of the break class. Oh, I'm sorry for you guys. We really need something else to come this patch to help you guys out. But what it's saying over here, guys, is travel I like. With you together, the Trailblazers set sail towards an unknown. Alongside their newest companion, Mim! They will record adventures and stories they experience, and memories will flourish eternally, paving the path for the journey ahead and recording glorious sagas. So what I want to do first, guys, is kind of go ahead and guess what this is going to be, right? Because as I mentioned yesterday, or as we talked about yesterday, I can tell already, or we should just know already, that this new Remembrance path is going to be the summon meta, right? Like, all of the characters we get here are going to be summons. Now, what I think is going to be really interesting with this path is it gives Honkai Star Rail an opportunity to do something that I mentioned months and months and months ago, which is play more off of the actual paths themselves, like Acheron, for example, right? Acheron plays off of having other Inhildi characters on the team, right? And she synergizes really well with having other Inhildi characters on the team. She needs debuffs, and she needs those Inhildi characters to get buffs, right? So, with that being said, I think that we could start seeing this play into 3.0 and the 3.0 meta. Maybe they'll start playing into certain classes now. So what I mean by this is, say you have the Remembrance path, right? You have a main DPS for Remembrance class. Let's say it's the other girl, Aguila, whatever her name is. Say that's going to be the main DPS, right? Maybe someone like our Remembrance MC here will be something like a support on that team. And then maybe we get a sustain that also helps with this path as well. And then maybe they start building that on every other path as well. Like we have supports within that class that help with that class. We have DPS in the Harmony class. We have more DPSs in the Preservation path. And we start playing more into the meta of particular paths versus, like, I guess, team comps, right? Because then I think it would open up a lot of doors for more versatile team comps, because first of all, these comps could have interplay within each other. Because like I mentioned yesterday, Remembrance could technically play into a follow-up meta, right? Like, you could get a follow-up team if the Remembrance character, the summons, are follow-up characters or do follow-up attacks, or if they're considered follow-up attacks, you could play into that follow-up meta. The follow-up characters can summon characters in and do follow-up attacks, right? But that doesn't mean that they necessarily have to do follow-up attacks, so it could be their own separate thing where you build out a whole separate class, but then you sort of maybe make something do break damage, right? Like make the summons do something with break, right? So then you have the summons that go into break teams, and that creates a new little niche over here. You have them play follow-ups, it creates a new little niche over here. You have them play strictly off of crit damage and just summon-based meta altogether, then it plays directly into the Remembrance path. So I think there are a lot of different routes that they could use for these characters, and maybe give more use for the characters rather than just like one team usage, right? And now that's what I would really love to see. And I think we're already starting to see that with the addition of Fugway being added to the game, and her being like really synergistic with someone like Acheron. So I think we're already kind of starting to see this, like the pieces being added to the puzzle here, and with the new path being added to the game, I think that's an absolute thing that's going to do. Now, what do I think she's going to do? I think this looks more like a supporting role. This does not look like DPS to me. I don't know why. She has a book out, like a spellcaster or something like that. She looks super cute. It looks really, really, really like a support character, right? So maybe she does some type of attack on the enemy, but then maybe she helps buff the team up more so. I don't really know, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, what you think the new MC is going to do, or what the new little cutie patootie Mim's going to do here as well. Now, I want to get into an issue that I see coming to the game, and especially with the problem that I see of them adding a new MC into the game at this point right now. We realistically just got Harmony Trailblazer not too long ago, and the one big thing that Harmony Trailblazer does is give us Super Break. With Super Break being added into the game, guys, it really opens up the... It's a necessity, right, for your Super Break comps. Like, you need them for any, like, reasonable break team you want to run. If you want to run Himiko and Break, you need that. If you want to run Firefly, Boot Hill, if you want to run Rappa, you need her on the team. You need the Harmony Trailblazer on the team, right? Now, yes, Fugu, she is going to be able to play with that as well, right? But if we have a new MC in the game now that's going to break the meta, sure, you can swap back, but let's say you have a summon team and then you have a break team because you've summoned for the new meta now. You've recently come to the game. Those are really the only two metas you've been introduced to, really, that have gotten like a lot of support, right? Like, we're obviously getting a Gila. This is going to be a free-to-play character we're getting. What are you going to do? This is either going to A, force you into pulling for Fugway for one team, right? That's the biggest problem I see here, is because if you're using this on a follow team and you don't get Fugway, then you don't have a free-to-play option for your break teams anymore, which makes your break teams completely irrelevant. So completely relying on having Harmony MC on your team for your super breaks is honestly not too good. And what I think they need to do to alleviate this is, please, I'm praying to the Hoyo Lords, tomorrow night, please release a 4-star. We really need a 4-star that is going to support the break meta, or the super break meta. We need another 4-star in the game right now that is going to help out with super break, because this is what the meta is playing into, and I don't think they're going to play off a break. I do not think that this Trailblazer is going to be playing into that break meta. So we're at a point in the game, a crossroads in the game, if you will. If people started, when all the break shenanigans started coming out, you have Harmony Trailblazer, you have to now make a choice of where you use Trailblazer at, right? Maybe for like the super long players in the game, like the players who have been playing the game for a while, maybe that's not the case, right? Because maybe you have Fugway on your account, maybe you're going to have her on your account as well, and then you're going to be fine and dandy because you just kind of have every character and like every way to build these teams up. If you don't have the Jades to do that yet, if you're a newer player or like a mid-game level player coming to the game, you have to make a choice. You have to pull for Fugway, right? Like, if you are planning to run break teams and this team right here, if you're planning to pull in 3.0, which, let's be honest, the majority of people are, this is going to take away from that break team, and then you won't have any break support. So that just takes a whole team out of your pull playbook there. And that's the main issue I have. Please, we need another 4-star added to the game that's going to support Super Break. If we don't get one, yo, I'm not gonna lie, Break is cooked, gamers. This is a big gripe that I've had with Break for the longest time is, A, if you can't break enemy shield, it's cooked. 2, if you can't get super break damage, it's cooked, okay? You only get that initial break damage, but you're really relying on the super break damage to do a huge portion of your damage. And yes, I get that Rappa and also Firefly give a portion of that damage out, right? But their damage drops so much that it is honestly not even worth running them on the team, in my opinion, if you don't have super break support on the team. So we do need another 4-star. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. What do you think of Mim here? I think this is the coolest... This is probably my favorite design I've ever seen in Honkai Star Rail. I love this little character here. Hands down the best thing that I've seen here. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below as well. So, see you guys later. Bye.